Okay, finally we got a match at our hands. It's gonna be Elazer versus Apocalypse on Arena. So we are already heading into the map Zerg versus Terran, and hopefully a very entertaining game. Let's just fix Twitch. Okay, there we go. So, let's introduce our players. In the top left position, playing as the green Zerg player, it is Elazer. And in the bottom left position, playing as the red Terran, it's Apocalypse. Alright, so Arena. Many of you guys don't like this map, but this makes for some funny strategies. Obviously the air distance is so short, so drops or any kind of airplay is going to be very strong on this map, and this small hallway over here can lead to some interesting strategies as well. We've seen proxy gates blocking this off and forcing forcing a very strong response from the Zerg in a PvZ between Harstem and Snoot earlier this year, or even any kind of strategies. Terrans pushing through this small hallway and using this for placement for his tanks, for the tanks to be positioned, or even the Zergs just demolishing everything in these hallways with very nice fungal and bile combinations, or even just biles. I'm gonna see though how the players are going to approach this. Already a Roach Warren from Elazer, so very early one actually. And I wonder if this is just for defense, but well, no, this can't really be for defense. I mean, he did scout there was no gas over here, he didn't scout the other gas, and he sees this expansion. The Overlord even gets away, so he knows there isn't really any commitment to any gas. He knows there hasn't been a Reaper. He knows that there is nothing, no add-on at the barracks. And even the Lynx slip by if, well, he can't really get into the main, but can he get kill on the SCV? Well, there is another one, so it doesn't really matter if he did get the SCV or not. But already going into 3 roaches, and he's looking to deal some pressure, I would say, considering how much gas he is pulling up. Probably going for a couple of Ravagers to try and push down the bunker. With this Overlord he can peek up the ramp and get some high ground vision. So far just pulling some roaches over here. Not committing to anything more. No economy behind this really. 18 workers. Now the first Ravager is gonna morph. Just one, it seems. And Apocalypse has to do something to defend this. I mean, there's the second Ravager morphing, and he has one bunker with 4 Marines, but not on Arena, man. You can't play like this on Arena. No, he simply can't just bile this all down. I mean, okay, the SCVs can repair, but he can not yet out-deal the damage of the SCVs. But as I say that, he just commits to the bunker. Can he force this down? No, not really. Even the mute's coming up to repair. But Apocalypse is losing a few. Oh, very nice by the only workers. So no more repair really onto the bunker, and now the bunker is gonna fall. Very nice done there by Elazer. With a nice bile onto the repair actually, and now there are 5 roaches, or 3 roaches and 2 Ravagers knocking at the front door, even not really getting the reactor there, but as the tank comes out and pushes us away, good position over here, sieging up, but he can't really use this mining base over there. And behind all this, Elazer is simply transitioning into drones, and more drones. So, well, he kind of did the damage he needed. 23 SCVs to 34, but he didn't really kill anything, or he didn't really kill Apocalypse. He got quite a handful of workers. They have 9 workers going down during this attack, so nice trade there actually from Elazer. And now he has these Ravagers sitting here, which are quite strong in these small hallway situations with the Biles. Apocalypse just now starting up his stim, so rather late stim. It was delayed probably a little bit by the push actually. But let's see how this drop can do. Elazer just has these few Ravagers and 1 Queen here in position, but the Ravagers aren't at the map. He has to pull the drones now. Nice pull there though, not really losing a drone. Well, the 2 drones on the gas, but that's about it. Maybe an Overlord if he wants to commit for one, but he doesn't really commit to anything. Isn't focusing. Now he tries to get the Queen, but doesn't make it. The Queen survives as well as the Ravager come over and defend this. This drop plate doesn't really seem to get much more actually. The defense is stellar there from Elazer, or at least it's enough to push this back for now. You can pressure this hatchery a little bit, but as the Ravagers come up, oh, he has to be careful with the Bile. Nice dodge there. Being on point. And now a Liberator is here, but it isn't sieged up yet. Okay, so let's see if he commits to the lava actually. Oh, they shoot even at the axe. He has to be careful though. Ravagers come over, but do not Bile in time. He's still pressuring down here with at the 3rd base as well. Now the Liberator can simply go for all the Overlords. Not pulling them back is a little bit of a mistake, I would say. I mean, 3 Overlords over here, there's a 4th one over here. And he can get all of them if they are not pulled back in time. And this would actually supply block Elazer. He should fix this as soon as possible. So roach speed coming up. The lair has been finished. Well, it has been finished quite a while ago actually, but already 4 kills on the Liberator. 5th is gonna be the Overlord. Not committing to this Overlord though. Gets the creep tumor actually. That was nice. This one is an Overseer, so it's gonna take a little while longer to take this one down. But let's see with his tank evac and the Bioforce, which he did actually hide from the Overseer, if Apocalypse can deal a crippling or maybe even fatal blow to Elazer. The economy is really weak for both players, 41 SCVs to 46 drones. And I mean the army supply for Elazer is quite high with all the roaches, but this is just a roach army and there are so many marauders. Very nice, focusing down the Ravagers, so they can't Bile anymore and the Liberators are untouched in the air. As I say that, the Queen comes over, nice reaction there from Elazer, adapting to the situation. And as you can see, the tank in the background, but I mean, maybe should have pushed the tank a little bit further out as well. He can fall back to this point though, but that's about it, I guess. Now Elazer tries to swarm in a little bit more. Widowmines coming up actually, not getting the shots off yet, but so far Apocalypse is trading very nicely with all of his marauders here. Even the Widowmines getting some damage in. Elazer can't really seem to break this with only roaches and a few queens, not really properly connected by creep over here, as the creep was already cleared. He's struggling to find any opening versus this small force, and I mean so many medivacs staying in the air. Gets now the queens, and with the queens falling, so are the chances of this being Elazer's win. GG, well played. Apocalypse wins this one over Elazer and will advance to the next round.